What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. News coming in thick and fast, and whilst there's updates coming out, I'll be distributing them as regularly as possible. Don't forget, when the summer transfer window does open, I'll be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates as always. So if you are interested, make sure you subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. I am aiming for 7,000 subscribers at the time of recording this now. We're now less than 700 subscribers away from that, so any help towards that will be much appreciated. Thank you everyone for the continued support over the last few weeks, months and years. And don't forget also, social media links in the description below and popping up on screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget also email in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and also let me know your thoughts of these transfers in the comments below. So without further ado, we're going to be cracking on with this video, and we're going to be starting off with the ins as always. And we're going to be speaking about a player that we spoke about in the last update, Achraf Hakimi of Real Madrid or Borussia Dortmund. He's a 21-year-old right back, and he's still being linked with Manchester City. Like I said, plays for Real Madrid. He's on loan at Borussia Dortmund. He's been there since 2018. Now, the update that is coming from defensorcentral.com. I'm not too sure how reliable they are, but they're saying that Manchester City, they are prepared to pay €50 million to bring Hakimi into Manchester City, but apparently there are 6 other major European clubs that are also interested. I'm interested because of the fee, €50 million. In my last update, we didn't have a fee, we didn't have a price put on there. Now we've had a price put on there, €50 million. It seems that Manchester City are trying to sign Hakimi for, but we're not the only club that's trying to do that. Now, I was just doing a little bit of digging. According to Metro and OneFootball back in April of 2020, we're saying that Hakimi has a release clause of £50 million. So we're looking at roughly 50 to €55 million, somewhere between there or thereabouts to bring him in. Whether Real Madrid want to tie him onto a new contract or not, or they want to see him staying at Real Madrid, or whether they want to profit by having him sign a new contract and putting that release clause up. They don't know how much clubs are willing to pay. If he doesn't sign a new contract and he doesn't want to play for Real Madrid, I imagine Dortmund would be interested. I don't know if they've got £50 million to be able to spend or not. I do not know. But he's a right back, so this all depends on what's going to happen with Joao Cancelo, with Nelson Semedo seemingly out of the equation at this moment in time. Joao Cancelo more than likely possibly won't be joining Barcelona. We know that Inter Milan are interested in him, but I've not heard anything with regards to an update on Joao Cancelo. But it remains the same as what I've been saying for the last few weeks. Joao Cancelo must have his future sorted out first before Manchester City can bring in a right back. With Joao Cancelo, as often been said throughout the last few weeks going into the summer transfer window, seemingly that Joao Cancelo apparently, I will put apparently, wants to leave Manchester City, doesn't see his long-term future being at Manchester City, and apparently Man City, I found the wording quite interesting on this, want to provide quality competition for Kyle Walker at right back. So I don't know, but it's interesting. I'll keep you up to date with the latest happenings with this deal with Hakimi and also with Cancelo too. But moving on, we've got another player that City have been linked with previously, and a couple of weeks ago comes in the form of Torres. Now, ESPN, they're linking the Villarreal defender with Manchester City. Apparently, Chicky and Pep, they are keen, according to Rob Dawson at ESPN. Torres is a 23-year-old centre-back. The Sun were reporting back in April that Arsenal wanted to bring him in. So we've got Arsenal linked. Apparently, Barcelona are also interested. I found interesting from that article back in April that the Sun valued Torres at £43 million because that is his release clause. I've not had any further update on what his release clause is, so I imagine that will remain the same. I don't know if it changes season upon season in Spain. I'm not an expert on their release clauses, but £43 million for a centre-back, a quality centre-back at that, of a good age too, a player that City want to identify 2 centre-backs, £43 million. This is interesting. Well within Manchester City's budget. I'd like to know your opinion, so let me know in the comments below with Torres. Now, moving on, we've got an update on it's not a new name, we have been linked previously, but Philippe Coutinho, he's back in the news. This is interesting, felt like this needed addressing. Philippe Coutinho, my opinion first, he's a good player. I don't think he would suit Manchester City's style of football, however, but I do think he's a good player. Still has a lot to prove. I feel like he's gotten a little bit lazy since leaving Liverpool. I think that's just my opinion, though. I think he's a quality player. He used to work really hard in the midfield with Liverpool. He's got an abundance of quality about him. Just needs the right mindset and focusing a little bit, and then it'd show his quality. But Manchester City have been linked. This is according to Le 10 Sport in France, who I've been doing my digging on them. Apparently, they're not the most reliable of sources, so I don't know. Like I said, I just find bits of information that's out there and report it to you, and I try and identify which is reliable, which isn't, and give you a good, accurate representation of where Manchester City are heading into the upcoming transfer window. But he's 28 years old, Philippe Coutinho. I imagine he'd require... I wouldn't imagine it would be an astronomical fee, but I imagine it would be quite a big fee. Certainly high wages too. He's a very gifted, skilled player who I'm no doubt, if he was willing to work hard, would improve, and he would suit Manchester City's system if he was to work hard. I say that he won't suit our system because simply he doesn't work hard. If he did, then possibly he would. He'd sit well at the top end of Manchester City's midfield three, but you must track back and help the team out. City are all about teamwork under Pep, so yeah, Liverpool apparently getting linked too. Interesting. Personally, I don't see it, but there we go. Now, we've got an update on Tiago Almeida. Now, Vélez Sarsfield, they were hoping Barcelona would remain interested in him because they wanted to use Barcelona to boost his price up. This is according to Sport. Apparently, though, Barcelona are no longer interested. Manchester City, however, are still interested. However, if they're using Barcelona to get his fee up, then there's nothing stopping them using Manchester City to also get his fee up to sign Tiago Almeida to another club. So I don't know if Manchester City now are serious about signing Tiago Almeida, or whether we're just having our name chucked out there to be able to boost up his price for him to sign for somebody else. I do not know. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled as to what's happening with the latest in them developments. Tiago Almeida is one of those terms wonder kid that gets chucked out, who is meant to be a really good high prospect player who will come good in the future. No, I'm not. I actually am basing this on Football Manager. But he's meant to be a good player, and Football Manager do have a good, accurate representation with reports that come in from real-life scouts. So, yeah, it's an interesting development, this. I don't know what's happening with Tiago Almeida, but there we go. Now, got a little fun story, this one. Comes in the form of Houssem Aouar. Now, he posted on Instagram yesterday with the eyes emoji, saying that he was on a private jet. Where he was heading, I still do not know. He was wearing a t-shirt with a B on it. That got the rumour mill going, but of course the B is associated with the working bee in Manchester. Benjamin Mendy, I think it was a designer brand that he was wearing, wore a bag when he was boarding his plane from Paris to fly out to LA before he signed for Manchester City. He wore a bag which had a B on it, and so people were putting two and two together, hoping to make four, and thought that potentially Houssem Aouar was coming to sign for Manchester City. Now, like I said, I don't know where his plane was heading to. I don't know where Houssem Aouar has been. Plane season. Yeah, that's right. We're on plane season, watching planes again. But, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I just found it a bit of fun out there. I imagine it more than like France have cancelled their league. I don't know where he's heading. He could be heading out, I don't know, to somewhere else from his home. I don't know what the travel restrictions are in France. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I do not know. He could be in Manchester for all I know. I do not know. But when I get word of another Houssem Aouar update out there, I will let you know. I just found it a bit of fun there. He's teasing. That is exactly what he's doing. He's teasing out there using social media. Some people don't like it. Personally, I absolutely love it. Now, moving on to our last story, comes in the form of an update on David Silva. This comes from my last update as well. Now, he was linked with Qatari side Al Dahali, and apparently now the update from Sports Witness, they're reporting that all avenues pointing towards David Silva signing for Al Dahali in Qatar. So it looks like David Silva may have his future sorted out, and I hope for his sake that it's going to be on an extremely luxurious deal for him. He's going to earn lots of money, enough money for him to do a few seasons out in Qatar, and sure, get some sun, soak in some vitamin C, vitamin B, vitamin C. I'm not too sure. I'm not an expert on I'm ginger, okay? I'm not an expert on sunbathing. I just burn, okay? But I'm not an expert on him, but I'm hoping that he'll be able to do a few seasons out there, earn lots of money for him to be able to head back home, retire, live a good life. David Silva deserves it. Absolutely wonderful player. I'm going to be heartbroken when his last game comes for Manchester City and he does leave. And I will add, I would like him to leave with him winning a trophy. Champions League I would like that. So there we go, that's been the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you slap a like on the video so I know that you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on these transfers in the comments below. Always interested in what you do have to say. Don't forget also, if you're enjoying the content, you want to help support my channel, then subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm aiming for 7k subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also social media links in the description below and popping up on screen if you want to go and search for me. Follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. And City will returning, of course. Premier League action returns Wednesday night. We're playing against Arsenal. I will be doing a live stream with my live match reaction, doing a preview before the game, doing my live reaction throughout all of the game and doing a little analysis at the end of the game. Live streams, yes, not an expert on it, but giving it a trial, see how it does. So yeah, live stream to look forward to on Wednesday too. So I'll see you all again very soon. So I've been JSGC. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you're all staying safe and well too. Peace. Ciao for now.